Hello, this is Steve Moore with inTakt, and I'm excited to show you another amazing feature that we're currently designing. This feature will be likely launched before the end of this year. I'll give you that much for now, and maybe I can make bigger promises a little later on. So this feature is the procurement log. This is something we've had multiple users ask for, and we're going to deliver something even more than what our users have asked for. So we're going to create, similar to the roadblocks log, we're going to create the procurement log, and the procurement log will allow people to create their procurement items. And we're going to have them in a nested format where you can create, different sections, and within those sections, the different procurement items. Let me show a little more detailed view here. So here's an example of one that's semi-filled out with these items. Who's responsible for keeping each step going, or who's completed that step. And let's see where I'm showing the design for setting the steps. But you know what, maybe I'll just go through and just kind of take these designs as they come. So you got the procurement log, and it's going to be directly linked to the schedule. So this is a section that you can turn on and off. It'll come up and it'll show the status of your procurement log, and also allow you to link the procurement tasks and even the buffers that follow procurement tasks directly to tasks within the schedule. So it's going to automatically track all of this information for you. And we have all sorts of scenarios we've been evaluating of some of the many-to-many scenarios, or items that have different sequences and all sorts of things. But we're going to, by linking this procurement log, sorry if I make you all dizzy, to the schedule, it's going to give us our need by dates in the procurement log. We'll be able to see in red which tasks aren't going to be procured in time based on the current trajectory of the working through those steps of procurement. Let's see here. I am going to find another interesting section here. Looks like we got some more detailed items we're showing there. I'm just going to go over to these videos and see if they provide us some more insight here. Just zoom in on this. And you'll notice here, I'm going to pause it really quick. Whoops. This is where you can actually set up your own default steps for procurement. So you can say, getting the contracts out, getting the submittal requested and approved, and all these different steps, and specify the standard durations. But you'll also be able to adjust those durations per submittal item. We'll have all the customizable colors and all those things that you're used to in inTakt. Then here we have that simple menu for adding, adjusting. Looks like we're back into the adjustment window there. Typing in those tasks, you can adjust the durations. Tap on this button here to link it to the schedule, and then it'll, based on the schedule and the length of the string of procurement, it'll be able to tell you what date you need to have each of these steps done by. And I highly recommend adding a buffer to the end of that procurement sequence. Let's see what this other video has in it. Not sure if it's much the same or different. So if I were to, looks like we broke this up into two here. If we click on that link in schedule, it'll bring you to the schedule view, where you'll be able to tap which tasks it applies to, create those links in addition to the other logic links within the schedule. And voila, you've now linked notice how the dates shift to the right with the buffer on it to start to prioritize your procurements based on the tasks that they're tied to. So you don't have that manual guesswork of, which submittals are the most critical. Once you tie them all to the schedule, you can see exactly which ones are due next, sort it by the need by date, for example, and have the software help you to determine the sequence of procurement. Like statusing the procurement from the procurement log, we'll status it in the schedule as well. It's all going to be just completely linked, intertwined. There's still a few kinks we're working out in the design, but we're getting close to going into final design of this product and getting it ready to go into development. And once again, I expect this to be in production by the end of this year. Thank you.